Okay, we're going to see if we can fit this video in today. As always, I am Black Bond. Be sure to check out my channel. Prior videos include The Last of Us Episode 5 and 6 review, Sony failing to make any kind of multiplayer franchises and multiplayer games, and as always, Nintendo continuing to dominate Sony and Microsoft via first, second party, in-house game studios, development, partnerships, collaborations, whatever you want to call it. Nintendo is dominating the competition. Be sure to check out the Both Bill podcast Sundays at 5:45 p.m. Eastern with myself, Kid Smooth, Jack Move Johnny, Broken Games HD. Also check out Broken Games HD, looking broken, playing that PSVR 2. And be sure to check out RGT85's channel because this video is on him, and he was on the Weapon Wheel podcast last Sunday. Be sure to check that out too. Check out the Patreon, check out the Discord, check out the After Dark, check out the Last of Us HBO series watch parties. Doing a lot of good things over at that Patreon, that Discord. You don't want to miss the fun, so no FOMO here. Check it out. So today's video is self-explanatory, pretty quite simple. It's about everything behind me. Right here, right there, all over here, there, around my whole apartment, everywhere. Retro gaming, legacy gaming, classic gaming, whatever you want to call it. I have games older than my girlfriend. Dreamcast is 1999. Dreamcast is pretty much 24. Legal drinking age, same age as my girlfriend, 24. Should start calling her Dreamcast. Not gonna call her Dreamcast guy though. Anyway, I've always thought of this. Do I want to get rid of all these retro games, all these old games, all these legacy games? What is the price of getting rid of them? Moving into my new spot, it was a pain in the ass moving them. And I'm thinking back to when BG said, digital is easy. You can move. You don't need to pack anything up. You don't need to have a billion tote bags or containers or closets or anything like RGT85 did have when he moved. But the difference I'm thinking is between me and a guy like RGT85 is when I buy games, and my computer is making this annoying buzzing sound. A fan or something is not properly seated, but I'll take care of that another time. Anyway, the difference between me and a guy like RGT85 is he was a retro hunter and a retro collector. And as he stated in this video, he has all these games he has no emotional attachment to, no nostalgic attachment to. Every game I have is a game I've liked, a game I've played, a game I've enjoyed. It's not a game I went out years and years or generations and generations after the console was already retired and went back and bought games. And this is very important because I tell people this all the time. Did you experience these games when they came out? Or did you go back and play them or go back and emulate them? Your nostalgic factor, your appreciation, your connection to a game is way higher had you experienced that game when the game came out, when everybody was talking about it, when it was lunchroom conversation, or when you were in the dugout, when you were on the bench playing basketball, or you were at practice, and you were talking with teammates, people in the neighborhood, people at school. You were actively talking about these games. Whereas a kid right now can go back and buy Super Mario Bros. 3 or emulate it. It's not the same experience. Thankfully, all the games I have back here are games I've experienced 95% of the time when they came out. So when I look at him and RGT, I understand why he's getting rid of them. Because if somebody dumped 1,000 games on my floor or at my apartment right now, I probably wouldn't keep all of them. I'd probably keep what I want or what I've looked and just get rid of the rest. I don't have attachments to those games. So he claims that he's not selling the games because of, his current situation with medical bills, whatever that may be. I agree and I disagree. Because as much as I like all these games behind me and everything, part of me wishes I had a reason to get rid of them, to sell them, to move them, to store them, whatever it may be. Will I feel regret on it? Probably, because I know a lot of people feel regret trading in games and trading in memories and trading in their childhood, but in my opinion, I could be wrong. Maybe he might further elaborate on it, but he had always, to some degree, wanted to get rid of a lot of those games. He just needed a reason. And now he has a perfectly valid reason. There's no, maybe I shouldn't have, or should have, could have, would have, or what if. No, he has a concrete, justifiable reason why he should and needs and wants to get rid of those games. That anytime he looks back, he can say, that was a smart decision. It wasn't dumb. I can live with that. If I got rid of everything behind me tomorrow, I know in a year, a month, a week, I'd be like, damn, why did I get rid of all that? Thankfully, he does not have that grip, that hold on him. He has been released from the chains of retro gaming, as I call it, because retro gaming is wild. People go out and they buy games, they pay exuberant prices, and for what? Are you going to play these games? Maybe, maybe not. You're going to spend $8 for a game you're going to run through when you can just play it on an emulator? I mean, going out and buying retro games, I find kind of pointless. Holding on to what you already have, that's a different argument. But I just wanted to touch on this because a lot of people are asking me for my take. Am I selling? Am I buying from RGT? There might be a couple games I'm going to buy off of him. I mean, if he has like a master list, or hey, if you're watching this, if you got a master sheet, a master spread list, let me see it. Maybe I want to take off some of those from your hands, but we'll see. Anyway, Black Bond, the weather's getting warm, 61 degrees. I want my weather in like the 70s, low 80s. That's like ideal for me as long as it's not beach weather. Another video. Hopefully we'll get some more out to you. I'll catch you guys next time, and y'all enjoy your day.